I am live. Join. 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 Thank you for joining. Hi, Fantasia Hachi. Hi, Fantasia Hachi. Hope now I'm clear, Fantasia Hachi. Fantasia, hi. 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 How are you? Which country are you watching me from? Wow, I really love you. Please support me by subscribing. Any question about finance, I can respond it. Hi. Hi. And I'm preparing evening tea. You can join. Evening tea. Hi. Thank you for joining. Support it by subscribing. Support it by subscribing. Hi, 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 hi. Fantasia Hachi, Baby Paro. I can greet you on the air. Can greet you on the air. I can greet you on the air. Wow, 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 wow. I really appreciate. 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 Hachi, I can see you. Baby Paro. Thank you for joining, supporting by subscribing, like. You can even invite your friends to join this our family. We grow together, we invest together, we avoid scams where necessary, and let money work for us while we are sleeping. It's very happy, it's very happy. In fact, yesterday imagine I received my one of my share other company dividends. Very sweet, very sweet. It's very sweet indeed. So invest please. You are not very old to start investing, and you are not very young to start investing. The same case that don't say that you have little money to start investing. Use what you have. Even in the Bible, you can see that David killed the Goliath with a small stone, which and so God tells you to use what you have. Anyway, I'm not preaching. Subscribe, please. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Hi, 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 hi. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Appreciate your support. I really appreciate your support. That letting grow financially. Use that naira you have, Kenyan shilling. In fact, diversify. Never put all eggs in one basket. Hmm? Yeah? Passive income. Passive income is very sweet. Very sweet. I think this is my fifth year since I started investing in passive income. It's very sweet, very sweet. So you can join, we grow financially, and by the time we retire, the money will be working for us. We will not be working for money, but the money will be working for us. So, which country are you watching me from? Wow, thank you for joining. Which country are you watching me from? Wow, invest. Here talk about the businesses. Wow, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. I love Toyoi. Hi, support by subscribing. Okay, okay. Which country are you watching me from? Which country are you watching me from? I love Toyoi. I love Toyoi. Can see you. Can see you. Can see you invest. I talk more about investments, how to get passive income, how to know whether you are being scammed. Wow, I love Toyoi. Kenya, yeah, I love you. I love you. I'm also a Kenyan. I'm also a Kenyan. I'm also a Kenyan Toyoi. Supporting by subscribing, please. But today, there was that tabling of the budget 2025 2026. Okay, any suggestion about the budget? Hmm? How you never listen to the motion? Is the budget favoring or is the budget favoring or it is still pressing? Hmm? Or what would you suggest? What would you suggest? I think the expenditure is more than the income. So I think if the government can reduce on too much expenses, I think we as Kenyan we can be the right art. So supporting by subscribing. Here talk about more about finances. Have you invested, Toyoi? Have you invested in any vehicle, either treasury bills, treasury bonds, either money market fund, either it is on stocks, either it is on real estate? Have you diversified your portfolio? Are you planning for your retirement at your age? Hmm? Wow, wow, wow. All these things, we talk to them in this channel. So support you by subscribing, please. I really love you. I really appreciate. Wave, I'm waving at you. Wow, 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 wow. Let's get our finances into order. Even if the government is doing its part, we are blaming it, but let's do our part here as Kenyan. Let's put our finances into order. I think this economy has taught me a lot. This is my fifth year in investing. My fifth year since I started investing, and I'm earning passive income. It's very sweet. Yesterday, I received my dividend. I want to mention the name of the bank. It's very, very, very sweet. Very, very, very sweet. Very sweet. So join this journey. Set that either 100 shilling, that's your 1,000, that's your 20,000, that's your 50,000, that's your 1,000,000. Set it aside. Assign it work to do for you. Or even farming is very doing a lot. Farming is doing quite good. Like now, I think if you can get yourself into either poultry or get yourself into either farming of the spinaches, kales, tomatoes, these things they are very high. I think from the market, the kilo it is costing around 70 shillings. I think that is the price in my town, Zero currently. 60 shilling per kg. Hmm? If you can get yourself and then do a good timing in farming, I think farming can skyrocket you from where you are and then become either multimillionaire, become a billionaire, and you may achieve all your dreams. So never give up, never give up. Even if the price of the fuel is high, try to cook or use the energy conserving machines. You can either be using either solars to pump water to your farm or use the rake. Not must use the petrol. I think even we have improved. Farming nowadays is being done through either you can use a gas, but gas is I think is a bit expensive. But if you can use the solar energy and get yourself tanks, get yourself into the farming, when a certain product gets out of the market, and then be a good timer, be a good timer. Don't plant when everyone is planting. Make sure that when some are investing, you are planting yours. Try to be a monopoly. Try to be a monopoly. You can be like the Kenya Power. The Kenya Power, I think, is the only energy company which they never compete with anyone. So if you can use this, I think you can borrow their idea or knowledge in farming. Get yourself into onion. Even onion, I think I think it was last year. 1 kg for onion was costing around 200 shilling per kg. What if you had like 50 tons? 50 tons. Huh? Imagine that money. Wow. Coffee I think is also doing well. Even if the potatoes are doing quite awesome. I love you. I think I would like to visit your site. I would like to visit your site. I like it. I like it. Farming is doing quite good. And either you can either practice the value addition. In those you are either coffee, the potatoes. Hmm? These things are doing quite well, quite well, quite well. I love Toyoi. I really like you, please. Support it by subscribing. Hmm? All those controlling the pest. Make sure that those coffees and those potatoes they are not affected by the insect or the bacteria, which may cause the reduction in their yield. Hmm? Be at the peak. Enjoy the monopoly. Enjoy the monopoly. Package. And please, Toyoi, don't. I think in Kenya, what is killing most of the farmers? It is the brokers. So if you can get, as you are doing your farming, do a research. Do a research. Search a market for yourself. Avoid the broker because a broker will come and buy for you either sack for potato at a very low price. Well, you used a lot of money, either from the nursery bed, digging the trenches, watering, spraying those chemicals, and that broker comes and buys for you. I am back. I am back. Coffee is doing very well. Coffee is doing very well currently.